Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. This is Arif. In this video I am going to give my review and reaction on today's address of the Canadian PM to his parliament about the Indian involvement in a murder inside Canada. So let's go straight towards his speech and first listen it, and then I am going to give a review about it.
Today I'm rising to inform the House of an extremely serious matter. I just informed the leaders of the opposition directly. I want now to speak with all Canadians. Over the past number of weeks, Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Canada is a rule of law country. The protection of our citizens and defense of our sovereignty are fundamental. Our top priorities have therefore been: one, that our law enforcement and security agencies ensure the continued safety of all Canadians, and two, that all steps be taken to hold perpetrators of this murder to account. Canada has declared its deep concerns to the top intelligence and security officials of the Indian government. Last week at the G20, I brought them personally and directly to Prime Minister Modi in no uncertain terms. Any involvement of a foreign government in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is an unacceptable violation of our sovereignty.
It's actually the violation of any country's sovereignty. But I have read some Indian comments, actually a lot of comments, actually 95% of comments, that they are not agreeing with this thing. This is actually a basic law or principle where today's societies or the countries are standing under UN. But I got surprised that Indian minds have been corrupted so much that they were not even realizing this thing the way these comments were. This is actually one of the key comments. This applies not only to Canada but India as well, Pakistan as well, to any country of this world. That this should be respected. But the way the Indians are commenting this thing, I was just like wondering that their minds have been so much corrupted. But let's go ahead.
It is contrary to the fundamental rules by which free, open, and democratic societies conduct themselves. As you would expect, we've been working closely and coordinating with our allies on this very serious matter. In the strongest possible terms, I continue to urge the government of India to cooperate with Canada to get to the bottom of this matter. I also expect it to reiterate that its position on extrajudicial operations in another country is clearly and unequivocally in line with international law. I know many Canadians, particularly members of the Indo-Canadian community, are feeling angry or perhaps frightened right now.
They should be.
Let us not allow this.
So this is just the killing this year. This is not just the one killing, actually I wanted to say. This is another killing. Paramjeet Singh Panjwar, he was killed on 6th May this year inside Pakistan. But hats off to Justin Trudeau that he actually is raising voice, and there was a Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif. He just knows how to loot the country and run away towards London after that. He never spoke about this thing. So I don't know what kind of people are ruling inside Pakistan right now. But hats off to this Prime Minister, and Pakistani PMs should learn from him that how to defend your country and speak out on matters like this. And now I am going to give my review that I have seen actually a lot of Indian comments in the YouTube, under the YouTube videos. I have seen some YouTube videos on Indian channels as about Indian channels as well, the way they were speaking. I mean, I was realizing that so much corrupt minded is this country right now. I mean, the right approach would be that we have not killed it, our country was not involved, and Canada should give us proof if there is something like this, we are going to address this thing. But no, something like this was not even there. They are trying to justify, they are trying to make excuses. He was a terrorist, so we have the right to kill, something like this. I mean, these sentences these days even Taliban are not even saying. And I can tell you the way the RSS minded Hindus are there right now in India, they are worse, 100 times worse than Taliban, I can tell you. I mean, Taliban are nothing compared to the RSS type Hindus. You won't see any comments like these from Taliban ever. Their governments, their media, or whatever the Indian media is showing right now. Some of those are just like I started laughing actually. I mean, ISI is behind this. It was a fight between two Gurudwaras, and even then they are trying to justify it. No, actually, this killing is right. I mean, if ISI are dying this thing, that means then it is justified. Even then, it is justified. I mean, if you check their comments, it is just like unbelievable. Too many contradictory statements, which tells you that this nation is now mentally disturbed. They have some mental problem, and I can tell you they don't have any cure now other than they die. I mean, if some nation goes to this stage, then if you are going to say, oh, no, we can manage them, we are going to deal with them, they are going to become good, no, that is not true. I mean, unless these minded people die, I mean, you can't change them. It's hard. I mean, this is a very strict statement I am giving right now about the Indians, but that is true, sadly. So you have to tell the world, you have to make the world aware about a nation, that how morally bankrupted is not that nation. I mean, I have seen comments. I mean, you guys can also go to those comment section and check. This guy was a terrorist, we had the right to kill him. This guy was not good, so we can go to Canada to kill him. I mean, look at these comments. Only some Indians, about 2 or 3% Indians are left, which I saw, are trying to find this excuse, trying to hide under this excuse. Oh, what is the proof that we killed that guy? So they actually have in their mind that this is wrong. So if we are involved, Canada should give us proof. I mean, they are trying to say that this is wrong. But if we are involved in this wrongdoing, do Canadian government have any proof about this thing? But about 97-98%, even on the Indian media, they are trying to say, we have the right, we have killed them, that guy. And same thing happened about 2-3 months back inside Pakistan as well. Now Canada is waking up. Pakistanis didn't even wake up at that time. So I salute this Canadian PM. He is 100 times better than that PM of ours which was there about 2-3 months ago, Shehbaz Sharif, who looted the money from the country and ran away towards the London. This is only it's his duty. But hats off to this Prime Minister, and I can tell you, the way Indians have become as a nation, there is no solution to their mind. Their minds have even now totally corrupted. If you have so much corrupt mind, that means no unity can prevail in that country, no sane voice can be raised from that country. So this is a sick nation, I can tell you. I am using very strict words, but you just read their comments and you are going to say, I am right. I mean, they are trying to find those excuses that you just wonder that this is 21st century and people are talking in this. Their comments are showing they are 100 times worse than Taliban. The way they even Taliban won't comment these days like we have the right to go to Canada and kill somebody, our enemy. Even Taliban won't say that these days, but Indians are saying. So much excuses they are trying to find. No, that guy was this, that guy was that guy wanted a separate country, that guy wanted, so we have the right to kill. We can go to another country to kill. I mean, look at these sentences which I am right now saying to you. These I have read in the YouTube comment section. And there is no solution to this kind of a nation, I can tell you. The way Indians have become, I mean, can you see their Manipur, whatever is going on there? They are doing the parades of naked women in Manipur in 21st century. Did you ever see this kind of a news in this world in 21st century? In any other country, the way the news are coming out from India has become the rape capital of the world. Indians even know. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have fun.